In this video, I'm going to review a website that I recently created for deck heads. Let's go! Hey guys, my name is Derek Su. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a UI UX designer and Webflow developer. In this project called deck-heads.com, feel free to check it out. I've created this simple one-page landing page for this specific company that sells cards, essentially playing cards, but essentially it's branded. So it's not really, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 king aces. It's more like branded towards your company. And you can do many, many creative things. For example, you can put fun facts. You can make it into a game. You can just put, images. It's really just for marketing assets. But essentially, my task was just to create a website that is branded, and it's just one page that takes them to the CTA, which is create my deck, which takes you to a different page with a back-end system where you can actually engage in the services. So that's what that is. You can see in the hero section, there's just a lot of credibility and everything is just straightforward. And the client that I work with provided everything beforehand, which is always fantastic, as I said. So you can see right now we have examples of what this specific product or service is. Again, like I mentioned, it's cards. You can see maybe this is like a cooking instruction or recipe. There's some fun facts, etc. But it's all branded. That's what it is. So I really wanted to have these like moving elements just to showcase what it is and just to make the website more dynamic. Then we have like social proof, like 100,000 decks has been printed in 2024. So always great to put numbers. And then below that just shows some brands that has engaged with the services. And depending on your geographical location, you may notice these brands. Like for example, University of Oregon sounds really big. It's just that I'm from Sydney, Australia. I've never heard of this, but I'm sure it's big. Then you can see we have a CTA button that has this really nice like design that I have with this arrow. So it's got a different teal effect. As you can see, it has a different gradient or different shade. And it just has a header one followed by a paragraph text. And as you scroll down, we can see I've implemented this transparent navbar, almost like Apple, where it blurs it as well. So there's a slight blur just behind the navbar. And we just have simple buttons right here. As you can see, if I hover my mouse over our features, it scrolls me down to that specific section. I believe I made a tutorial on this in the past with a scroll anchor. So that's what I've done. Here we show our features, which just shows like the benefits with a nice image on the left that the client can easily change. Then we show some objections, so some pain points right here. I was actually debating whether to put this to be red or not, because red is like objection, but I just kept it to be themed, which is teal color. Then below that, we just have some image samples. As you can see, if I hover over my mouse, it has this nice animation. And it also indicates that I can click on it through this cursor. So I have a regular cursor right now, but if I hover over the image, it has this pointy icon, meaning that I can click on it. And once I click on it, it's a lightbox image, just in case the user wants to, really see in detail what this is, they can do that. Then scrolling down, it shows how it works. So it shows the steps. Step 1, have a design, for example. Step 2, head over to our portal and upload your design. Step 3, get the cards. So it's very, very clear. Then below that, we answer customer pain points through FAQs. So these are the questions. For example, is there a minimum order quantity? How does this print demand service work, etc. Then we even have buttons that says talk to us, where it links to a Calendly or email us. And you can see below this, I wanted to put some faces of people to show again that you're engaging in a company that has people behind it. I know it sounds crazy to say, but nowadays with AI and everything, it's very, very, sometimes in my opinion, it's very hard to know if you're engaging with like a company that's like AI run or if it's actual human beings. So it's always great to put people's faces in for social proof. That's what I've done here. And it really breaks up the design as well. Then below this, we have customer testimonials with their faces as well. Again, it's better for conversion and it shows that, there's actual person. Then below that, we have again repeated section of the logos. Then just a CTA with this background image with a cursor interaction. If I move my mouse, it has that background moving as well. Then create my deck, which is the main CTA. And then if they really, really want, they can have the secondary CTA, which is sign up with your email list. There's a whole, separate video about like email campaigns and how that works. We have a sitemap, and then we just have the logo as well as company description and an email as well. And that's it. Let me quickly take a look at mobile while I have you guys here, for those who are curious. So again, we have this navbar right here, which is a custom navbar that was not built using the native navbar in Webflow. I made a tutorial of this in the past. So check that out if you want to know how to do this. And this is a Lottie file right here as I click onto this. And there's even a line at the bottom when this appears right here. And as I scroll down on mobile, you can see everything's responsive. This image is now working as well, the animations. And then below this, you can see the logo stacked 3 by 3. Then we have our features with the cards, even the animation appears, objections. Then we have this section right here, which is overflow auto. So I can actually swipe across, as you can see, and the images load. And if I click into it, it still has that lightbox effect as so. And then scrolling down, we have how it works. It still has that animation of that timeline effect right here, which is pretty cool. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You'll notice everything's a bit rounded in the corners. That was done deliberately because it just represents cards. The cards in the logo is actually rounded. That's why I rounded everything off. And that makes a huge difference. So what I'm saying is, right now, this radius of the button or even the boxes, if that didn't have a radius and it was just a sharp corner, it'll change the complete feel of the website. That's how crazy it is. So does colors, but that's what I've done. Then below that, we have testimonials, which you can see all of them like so. Then we have the CTA right here. Obviously, there is no animation here because there's no cursor in mobile view. And then everything just stacks on top. And that's about it. So that is it. The site is also optimized for SEO and all that good stuff. And it's very easy for the client to update anything. Thanks again for watching this video. Hope you found some value. I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Please comment on this video. Peace be with you. Peace.